Welcome back to Pool Opening 2023, Part 5. Today we're going to test out the solar, we're going to test out the light, we're going to test the Polaris booster pump, all that great stuff. See what works, see what doesn't. It'll all work. So let's see about the solar first. That's this guy back over here. I had to replace that last year. There's links in the prescription. Had a 2-part video of diagnosing it and replacing it, so you can see how that's done. Very common valve actuator. The controller is in here. I have plugged it in. We have a power light, which is a great thing. We're going to put that all the way up to manual test or manual on. Now, while we're talking about manual, sometimes manual will hit the manual switch. This one's got a switch on it, and it's 2 positions. Sometimes they'll be lazy about it and just switch that on you. And then it's going to open when it should be closed, and it's going to close when it should be open. Sometimes there's an off position, which this one has, where it won't do anything. It'll be broken. So you can call the pool dicks back and have them come for another $150 to flip the switch. So we're going to go ahead and put that to manual test, and it should go ahead and turn that knob all the way. We have movement. Excellent. I didn't think it was going to go, but it's going. That's going to make its way to point south, which means, you know, like it's the south part, it's hotter, so that's why it's that way. I didn't plan that, it just happened to be that way. And there we are right there. Let's run over to the pool. Helicopter's coming to get me. Solar is open. We should get bubble and squeak. Should get a box of pop farts. A lot of spits and sparksins. There we go. Oh, you broke it, Jay. That's all air, folks. This is pumping up onto my roof, filling all of that. And getting all the air out of it and filling it with water. So every time it seems like it's going to go, it's not. He's got a case of the wet farts in the center right there. Oh, could you imagine? You've had that on the toilet, right? There you go. Oh, I hate when you get that second wave. You stand up and you go, oh no, we're sitting back down. Yep. Still bubble and squeak and all that kind of other stuff. There we go, we're coming out of that. I definitely like that. It's still got some more air. It's got to work all of that stuff out. But I think the next thing we'll do is test the, well actually let's put water in the pool. Let's do that. I just found this, I don't know what it's from. Just sitting here. I have no idea what it's from, so, okay. That's great. I'll find out at the worst time. There's a hose here. Blew this out for the winter. That gets all grown in. Oh, there he is. So it's been run over with the lawnmower a few thousand times. Oh, come on, stay over here. And you just go where I told you, damn it. Over here, go there. Okay, I guess you're going there. Hopefully with any luck it'll stay there when the water turns on. Can you even see that? Yeah, you actually can. Let's go turn the water on. Well, that's broken. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's like 100 and something feet that's got to go through. So now we have water going in the pool. That's a great thing. We're going to need that. I think pools use water. We're going to move right on to the testing the Polaris booster. So let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. Here he is here. Okay, so I don't want to run it long with no load on it. So I'm going to go ahead, run back there, turn it on. Let's see if I can get you a little more centered. There we are. We'll turn it on. I'll let it chooch for, I think I'll run back here quick and then run back and shut it off. This way I know that it works and see if anything leaks and stuff like that. Yeah, that definitely chooched. Now we'll test the light. And good, the light is working. Well, that really is about it. There is not much more to do. As far as what I'm seeing here so far, nothing really out of the ordinary. Everything is working as it should. There is no strange vibration from the pump, but it was typically a morning sickness kind of thing. Could have been attributed to the failing capacitors because they may have, you know, gotten better as it's been running, as the day went on a bit, stuff like that. So there really is nothing more that I can do at this point. The solar works. We'll shut it now because it kind of doesn't really need to be on. For like, we're going to need it like soon now, but not quite. So that's going back. The multi-port valve is leaking well. That was leaking last year and the year before and the year before that. So that's good. I might have a lead on a replacement thingamajobber for it. That would be nice. I don't know if it'll work. We'll have to see. But anyway, I have a lead on one. Solar closed up, that's good. Close the thingamajobber up there. As far as leaks go, the pump is probably leaking, but I can't tell. There is water up here, but I don't know if it's leaking from the fitting because water splashed up. That's as tight as can be. That's as tight as can be. That's as tight as can be. So all that's good. Come down here a minute. This guy is still leaking. Now it's just the slightest bit. And based on what I'm seeing here, I think this was repaired because the fitting broke on it. I don't remember the full story on it. Maybe one of you all do, but I don't. This here is leaking a little bit. It always has. It just sort of seeps out. It's seepage is all it is. It's not like an active leak. So stuff like that I can live with. Eventually, I'm going to have to get all of this redone. And they're going to have to come in here and just take like a sawzall to all these pipes, cut them all off, put collars on them, extend them up, replace all the valves, all that great stuff, so that way it can get all terrible again over the next 20 years. That'll be nice. Everything here is running. Everything here is good. Pretty sure this is leaking up here. Not sure where. So I'm going to have to leave that and watch it in time, because I just don't know at this point where it's coming from and all that. So I think that really is going to do it. I'm just going to let this run on recirculate for the rest of the day. It'll shut off at night, turn on tomorrow morning. I don't fill the pool overnight from the hose, because sometimes you can get the liner, the vinyl liner, to pop out of the... You don't ever want that to happen. I had to deal with that years ago. It was never recorded, but I did get it back. So I don't fill it overnight. I only fill it when I'm up during the day so I can watch it. The day is very cool today. It's 60 degrees, but in the sun it's beautiful. So there was this was actually a great day to do this, but it's going to get cold. As soon as you step out of the sun, it's cold, so no good. That's all I can do for now. One other thing I actually can do is put in chlorine tabs in the chlorinator, so this way we can get some chlorine into the pool and get that circulating through. So that is going to be the next part, and then I think we're going to have a standstill of maybe a couple of days while I get some more water in the pool, till we could open the skimmers up, get the filter running, put in the DE, put in the shock, and all that great shit like that. So anyway, that is going to do it for this part 5 of testing everything out. Pretty much standard fare this year. Not too bad, not too good. Just kind of an average year. That's going to about do it. So I thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back in the next part to put in chlorine tabs. Thank you so much once again for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.